here's the former UFC heavyweight champion and in all likelihood future UFC Hall of Famer CAIN Velasquez. You guys have been sharpening each other's skills for years, and it's good to see CAIN back and healthy here tonight.
Exactly where he belongs. CAIN Velasquez is a fighter, and he deserves to be fighting inside of the octagon. One of the tighter strikers the UFC has ever seen in the heavyweight division. The cardio, the pace, the pressure that you face when you fight a CAIN Velasquez is overwhelming. Guys melt, and it's because after one round you realize we're just getting started.
Right.
And CAIN's only revving up the engine. It's truly, truly difficult to stare down the barrel of a fight with CAIN Velasquez.
And he hasn't necessarily adopted my cardio CAIN moniker, but there are few guys that can match the cardiovascular strength of the great CAIN Velasquez. Big spot for him here tonight. All right, so here we go. One of the fighters that a lot of people think could make a championship run in this division. And the term well-rounded obviously is overused in modern-day mixed martial arts, but I think it applies here.
Yeah, absolutely, John. We speak privately about these fighters, and when we talk about this kid, we talk about what is in the future. Because if you look at him short-term, I think you're not doing him justice. This guy possesses all the skills in order to be an elite-level mixed martial artist. Now, is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he seems to have the foundation, the framework to become a UFC champion. Let's see if he can continue on that path with a victory tonight.
And one thing he all but guaranteed was a finish, either by knockout or submission, so we'll see if he gets it. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, CAIN Velasquez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Let's do it.
As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrius Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrius Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Great ground and pound by this man. Go on, Kimura now.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez.
Another strike gets through from the top position. He passed the half guard.
Johnson's back into full guard. Making all these shots count. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Oh, big shots from the top. Full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Velasquez.
Work, come on.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Stay working on the ground.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Take us back.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Velasquez.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Velasquez is in half guard. All right, side control now.
Nice.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements. The moment he tries to move to the next position, you build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
Beating on the ground. Fight does go down. You want to. So look for these scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Takedown defense holds up. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Ooh, uppercut lands.
Ooh, nice leg kick. Oh, nice level change. Got his guard pass. Oh, nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Velasquez.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
In the half guard. Oh, more attack. Yep.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist. He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, I thought that arm was done. He gets out again.
It was over, John. It was so close to being finished, but he stayed calm, slipped his arm out, and now he's safe.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Beautiful transition.
Velasquez is back in full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Keep that top position and work your elbow.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Velasquez. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or take down
An elbow! Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Johnson's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Velasquez is in half guard now.
Minute left. Let's go. Keep the pressure. You're winning. Look to finish.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, he's more than content to work, setting up an arm lock now.
That is tight. Working very hard to get this arm bars. Close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
Whoa! Submission defense, he gets out!
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
10 seconds to go in the round. Round 3 next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice shot there. Takedown landed by CAIN Velasquez. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by CAIN Velasquez. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Johnson. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse. Changing the position.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. North-south position. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Johnson.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Hand fight, hand fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Johnson's back in full mount.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck, try to choke him out and finish the fight. Great submission defense, pulled this away by the opponent.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. That was a slick transition.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Johnson's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. So he blocked the strike there, counters beautifully with a jab, and at least in this matchup tonight, DC, size matters. Bone on bone, nicely done with the high kick.
Now they separate.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see.
Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he...
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he...
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Doing good. It's okay.
Ground and pound strike there now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. This is where he wants to be.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Velasquez going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Massive shot from the top. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He's in the mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Johnson's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even... Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by CAIN Velasquez.
Nice transition.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Velasquez is right back to the full mount. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
30 seconds.
All right, to the mount. defense. He's got to be careful here.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Velasquez.
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Johnson's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside position did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue on the path in order to make the cut worse.
Johnson gets caught by the straight punch. Just misses with the left hook.
Clean punch.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space.
And they separate.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the... Oh! He's in a lot of trouble now.
Johnson's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Velasquez. Oh, good ground and pound here. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. That one landed, yep.
Velasquez gets the single leg takedown. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Nice positional control here.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Back mount now.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Side control now.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Johnson's right back to the full mount here.
Work, I'll stand it up. Work.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. That was nice.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Johnson's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, CAIN!
So congratulations are in order to the former 2-time UFC heavyweight champion CAIN Velasquez, still a guy who many believe is the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Not sure if this performance alone is enough for him to get an immediate crack at the title, but he certainly did everything within his power tonight to prove that he is still very much a force to be reckoned with in this UFC heavyweight division.